Hi everyone, Helen from crystalsandcrochet.com here again, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make the Archie square, which is one of the small squares for part 3 of Whispers from the Past. Okay, again you're going to need to make 4 of these squares. Okay, so let's start. Again, a magic ring. So just over your finger, under the first loop, over the second loop, pull through, yarn over and pull through, and there's our magic ring. Okay, so first of all we're going to chain 3, and that counts as our first double crochet. Then 3 more double crochets, that's 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and we're then going to chain 2 and make 4 double crochet 3 times to give us our square. Okay, so 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then a chain 2 for our corner. Okay, so our corners are a chain 2 and our sides are 4 double crochet. So do that twice more, and then you need to chain 2 for that last corner. Okay, so I'll catch up with you as we get to that last chain 2. Okay, so I've come all the way round, finished my 3rd repeat, and then made another chain 2. So then we just need to snip off our end and again make an invisible join to join to the top of that chain 3, or if you're going to do a slip stitch you'll join in there. But for the invisible join we're going to go into that next stitch, through the chain loop, and then down through that first chain 3, which counted as our first double crochet. Okay, and just pull up your centre ring and we'll work all the tails away later. So there is round 1 of our square. Okay, so on to round 2 and a new colour yarn. So we're going to join with a standing double crochet in any chain 2 corner space. So again I'm going to go opposite my join from the first round, and for our standing double crochet we're going to yarn over our hook into the chain space, pull up a loop and through 2 loops twice. There's our standing double. Okay, we're now going to make another double crochet, chain 3 and then 2 more double crochet all into that same chain 2 space. Okay, so there's our first corner made. 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. Okay, do make sure you get a chain 3 in that corner. You will find out why in the next couple of rounds. A chain 2 will be too short. Okay, now we're going to front post treble around the next 4 stitches. So for a treble we yarn over twice, and just so that the tops of our loops are not, tops of our stitch are not baggy, just let that roll down slightly. And then if you haven't already seen the video about front post stitches that I've done, when you make a stitch around the post, make sure that you are underneath that 3rd loop, okay, so that you are right around the post and underneath that 3rd loop. That way your stitch will sit in the right place. Okay, so a front post treble around the post, making sure that you're underneath that 3rd loop that you can see at the back there. Okay, so let's just do 3 more. And there's the last one. And then into the corner space we're going to 2 double crochet, 1, oops, 2, chain 3, and then 2 double crochet again. Okay, so that's our first side. Okay, so just carry on around like that, front post treble around each of those 4 stitches on the side, and then in the corner 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. Okay, and then we are going to join to that standing double crochet with an invisible join and fasten off our ends. Okay, so I'll catch back up with you once I've joined round here. Okay, so there we are, end of round 2. So I've just joined on to that standing double crochet with an invisible join. Okay, and now on to round 3. So new colour yarn. Whoops, let me just move my page up a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to join with a standing back loop single crochet in the last front post treble on any side. Okay, so again I'm going to come opposite where I've finished off from last time. So back loop single into this last front post treble. So again, when I do my back loops, I go through the front loop, hook round to make sure I get both the back loop and that 3rd loop, so that I don't get stretchy baggy tops on my stitches. Okay, so it holds it in there really nice and neatly. Okay, we're going to chain 2 and skip those next 2 stitches, the 2 double crochets, and now working behind round 2 we're going to half double crochet into that chain 2 space from, let's just get my tail end out of the way, into that chain 2 space from round 1. Okay, so yarn over for your half double crochet and then just bend that corner forward, and you can easily go in and make your half double crochet. Okay, so when you look at it from the front, the half double looks as if it's inset into the corner. Okay, so you just bend that corner forward and pull those stitches apart so you can clearly see that chain 2 corner space from round 1, and that's where you're going to make your half double crochet. Okay, we're going to chain 2, and again we're going to skip those next 2 stitches, and then we're going to back loop single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So it's a back loop single crochet into each of the front post trebles. Okay, so let me show you the corner again. We're going to chain 2 and then just pull that apart slightly so that you can clearly see the chain 2 space from round 1. Bend that forward and then just go in and round to make your half double crochet. Chain 2, skip those next 2 stitches, and then back loop single in the next 4. Okay, so let me just pull my hook out so you can see a bit more clearly. So that's what you've got in the corner. Okay, you've got your 4 back loop singles in those front post trebles, chain 2, half double crochet worked behind round 2 and into round 1, 2 more, another chain 2, and then carry on with your back loop singles. Okay, so again carry on all the way round to where we made that standing back loop, and you're going to join in there with a slip stitch. Okay, and I will catch up with you once I've come all the way round. Okay, so there we go, all the way round and joined to that first standing back loop single crochet with a slip stitch. Okay, so now if you look at it from the back, you can see where we've cut across the corners, okay, because we're changing shape and we're actually going to spin this square around so that it becomes a diamond. Okay, so let's go on to round 4, and we're going to chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet, and then in the next chain 2 space here, so we're still working behind the corner of round 2, and in that next chain 2 space we're going to do 3 double crochet. Okay, so there's 1, 2 and 3. Skip the next stitch and then 3 double crochet in that next chain 2 space. Okay, 1, oops, 2, 3. Okay, and now we are going to double crochet in that next stitch, which is the first of our back loop single crochets, and we're going to do 2 treble in the next stitch, so there we go, 2 treble, chain 2. Okay, so we're basically forming our new corner here, and then again 2 treble in the next stitch, and then double crochet in that last one. Okay, so you can see we've started to form a new corner here. Okay, so 3 double crochet in the chain 2 space, skip that stitch, another 3 double crochet in the next chain space, and then double crochet, 2 treble, chain 2, 2 treble, double crochet. Okay, and again carry on all the way round until we join up with this chain 3 that was our first double crochet. Make your invisible join at the top there, and then we'll be ready for round 5. Okay, there we go. Round 4 complete. Okay, and now you can see how we've spun that square when we finished the end of round 2 and we had a square. We've now spun it round so it's become a diamond. Okay, and you can also see where we worked into those back loops, and it makes the diamonds stand out more by working into that 3rd loop as well, where we've now made these longer stitches. We've not got all gappy and baggy there, it sits nice and neat. Okay, so on to round 5. New colour yarn. Let's just check where my ends were. Okay, so we are going to join with a standing double crochet in the last stitch on any side. So that's our chain 2 corner space. So this treble is our last stitch. Okay, so yarn over and hold it in place as you pull through and through 2 loops twice to make your standing double crochet. Okay, in the chain 2 corner space, got a very simple corner of 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. 1, 2, and then that second 2 double crochet. Okay, so that's our corner made, and now we're going to crochet in the next 6 stitches, but don't forget this first one. So just pull those corner stitches back a little bit so that you can easily see the top loops of that stitch to get in there for 1, 2, let's get some more yarn, 3, 4, yep, 5 and 6. Okay, so 2, 4, 6 double crochets, and that will bring you to that 3rd double crochet that you made into that chain 2 space. Okay, now the next stitch is going to be a double crochet through this chain 3 space on the corner of your diamond and into the next stitch. Okay, so yarn over as normal, through that chain 3 space and through the next stitch as well, and then just make your stitch as normal. Okay, so now you can see why this needs to be a chain 3, because it pulls up and gives us a lovely point to our diamond. Okay, and now we are going to double crochet in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, which brings us back to the beginning of our repeat. So in your corner, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Make sure you don't skip that first stitch. Double crochet in 6 stitches and then double crochet through your chain 3 space and the next stitch. Okay, so if I turn that over, you can see from the back we've just got a double crochet in each stitch. Okay, and then double crochet in the next 5. Carry on all the way around, and then when you come back to your standing double, join with an invisible join, and we'll be ready for the next round. Okay, so there is round 5 complete, and now that you can see that we've got that lovely diamond shape in the middle. Okay, so last round, round 6, new colour yarn on my hook, there we go. Okay, so again I'm starting in my opposite corner, and we are going to join with a standing double crochet in the last stitch on any side. So again, that's that double crochet just before the chain 2 corner space, and again a really simple round with 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into the corner, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet, and then we are literally just going to double crochet in each of those 16 stitches across, and again in the corner 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So we've got exactly the same as our billy square, 20 stitches plus our corners. Okay, I'll catch up with you once I've come a little bit further round. Okay, so there is Archie, our second square done, and again you need to make 4 of these, the same as the billy square. Okay, so 3 more of these, again in the double knit 4.5 inches, in the Aran 6 inches. Okay, so again just very lightly, I mean you can see it's fairly square, but just very lightly block it. And as I said, with the Stylecraft Special being an acrylic yarn, if you do use steam, it really does set the stitches in. Okay, and it makes it much easier for joining, which I will cover at the end of the next video tutorial, which is for the final square for this week. Okay.